Guys, I've got a new video for you today, or a new plane. This is going to be the Habu SS 50mm. We're going to be running it on 3S 2200 milliamp hour batteries. These are the same batteries that I run in my copter and like my 330S. So that's why I have these ones. They are a little big for it. I'm going to throw one in it quick and just show you guys how it looks and how it sits. So let me do that really quick and then I'll be back. This thing is really nice too because it's got this magnetized canopy that just kind of slaps on. So that's kind of cool. I like that about it. So guys, there is the 2200 milliamp hour battery in there. It does kind of, I mean, it's big in there, but it fits. So let's see, the canopy I think will stay on even with it in there. So now, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put you guys up here. And then, so I'm doing 3 minutes and 50-second flight times on this, but, so there we go, we can see safe's working. So I'm just going to give it a little taxi here to show you guys how good it taxis. And it does taxi really nice in this parking lot. And it sounds sweet, guys. My wheel, so Brian Phillips did a video and his wheel was a little off center. Well, so is mine. I didn't worry about fixing it because it's not a big deal to me. I'm not real anal about it. If it turns a little bit when we start flying it, we might have to fix it. But for now, I think it's going to be good. So guys, here we go. Let's get our first flight in on this thing. So as you can see, safe's up there is working. So let's see if I can do a pass right here by us. Let's get it up there. So this thing flies really weird, guys. It doesn't fly like a plane at all. It is kind of different for me. I've never flown one of these. It's very cool. But yeah, it is different. It glides pretty nice through the air too. It moves pretty quick, but it's not as fast as I thought it was going to be, guys. So the reason I actually got this, guys, was because I seen Brian Phillips' video and he talks so highly of it. And I gotta say, it flies really nice. Gotta watch out for these poles out here, guys. So I got about 40 seconds of flight time left. Let's see how well we can land this thing, because that's what I'm kind of nervous about more than anything, is just landing it. It's coming in really hot. So this might be my issue, is I might not be able to get it low enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out here and land on the baseball field, because I think it can do it. So that was a really, really sketchy landing, guys, if you've seen that. Jesus. So, jets, you do need kind of a longer runway with jets, if I'm not mistaken. It's not going to be like a STOL plane where you just come in and it's going to land really nice. So let's just take it over to the truck. So as you can see, my wheel's off too in the front, like Brian Phillips was. That must just be something Horizon Hobby kind of messed up on when they're building these or whatever. They must have put that linkage in a little bit or whatever. So now another really cool thing about this plane that I haven't mentioned yet is you can belly land it if you take off your landing gear. That's another reason why I wanted it, because out here where we fly, we have a lot and lot of grass. And as you've seen, I actually just kind of hit the grass with it, and it actually did pretty good. So I have a feeling you might be able to land this on grass. So if that's the case, it'll be a lot easier to land for you if you don't have a lot of runway to land on. Because grass is kind of everywhere. You go to a school or something, you know, they usually have a lot of grass. So we're going to do one more battery in this. We're going to put it back up. And now, this second battery, we're going to get more 3D flight in. So let's throw it back up in there. So let's give you Flight 2 on Habu 50. So you see how long that takeoff is, guys? See, I don't care for that. It's kind of a pain. So, it does need longer takeoffs. But I think this time when we come in and land, I'm going to try landing it right here in front of us. It's really nice and calm out here, guys. It's crazy how nice and calm it is. Almost hit the ground there. So let's see if I can do something fancy here for you guys real quick. That was pretty cool. This thing glides nice. Right now, guys, I'm fully out of safe and just flying. Now I put safe back in because I got a little weird there. So now, guys, I hear my radio going off, which tells me it's down to like 30 seconds or whatever. So I'm gonna come in. We're gonna do an all grass landing. But see, I need to get that, yeah, see? So I smacked there straight into the ground because it popped up. So let's just check it. Let's see how it is. Let's see if it's okay. I think it'll be okay. But we'll just double check and make sure. So some dirt on the front, but the point is still there, which is good. So I think I got some rags in my truck. I'll wipe her all off. So that's not good. I'm not sure what happened there, but my linkage is all bent to shit, so I'll have to check that. Let me see what's going on there. So yeah, guys, that was pretty cool actually. It flew good. It's pretty wet though. I guess like I didn't realize how wet the grass was. So I'll wipe it off quick and then I'll be back to talk about it. So guys, somehow this bent around my battery, so this was twisted this way. And the linkage is a little bent now, so I'm gonna, I don't know, I'll either buy a new linkage or I'll try fixing that linkage. But I don't have a screwdriver here, so there's nothing I can do about it. So sadly, this will be down for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. It actually is a really good flying plane, but the jets are just so different for me. I've never flown a jet, so this is my first 2 flights ever on a jet. And this one is really bouncy. And I don't know if that's just a characteristic of a jet or if it's just this one. So I'm going to figure that out, go home, do some research, and just see if it's me doing that, which I believe it is. I believe it is me doing it. So if that's the case, we'll I'll figure it out. I'll have to get some more flight time on it. But I feel like my problem just really is the way this thing comes in is it's just so quick that I don't... Oh guys, my camera had died. So we're going to try this again soon, but not today. I have to fix that linkage. I don't have a screwdriver here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like and a subscribe. I appreciate that, guys. This plane is a lot of fun, but I gotta learn how to fly it. I don't think it's the plane. I think it's me, because if you look here where the runway's at, unless I come in from this way and swoop in and get low, I mean, it's kind of hard to get enough speed to stop so quick. So I don't know if that bent because I crashed it over there, or if it's because I just was landing too hard or whatever happened. But the nose stayed true, which is cool. It's good to see. Plane itself, everything else is fine besides the linkage. So we should be good to go for our next flight, guys, next time I get out here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. All right, guys, so first part of the video, we had some technical difficulties, as you've seen. So what I decided to do is I took all the landing gear off this thing. The grass is kind of wet, but it will survive. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try belly landing this thing today. We're gonna see how much I can screw it up doing it this way. So I'm not sure what exactly happened here. I don't know if I bent something and just can't see it, or if the linkage is just really screwed up. Maybe I'll order a new linkage and try putting the landing gear back on. But for right now, we're just gonna belly land it. I enjoy belly landing these planes a lot more anyways. A lot more easier anyways. I think it's easier. And you can pretty much land anywhere you want besides on cement. So basically anywhere out here in this field, I'll be able to land, which is nice. So let's try that out and see how it goes. So guys, there we go. I got my battery in it. Let's see, let's make sure everything's working correctly. So let's see here. There was my first hand launch with this thing. So let's go ahead and give it another flight here. And you know, the thing that's kind of funny about these planes is when you fly them without landing gear, they look more realistic. And I don't know what this thing's deal is, but oh my God, is it moving now? So let's just get so yeah, I don't know what I did or what I changed, but it feels like it's a lot more nimble, guys. I don't know if it's something I did with my, because I flew my helicopter, maybe I pressed a certain button and now it's working. I don't know, but oh my God. So before, if you remember, when I was doing rolls, it wouldn't roll like it is now. So let me just show you. That was all me there for a while, guys, just flying it without safe. When I'm just casual flying, guys, I'll usually just run with safe. It just makes things easier, even with helicopters, like if I'm just cruising. But helicopters, to be honest, I'm not completely comfortable with yet, with the whole, let's see how far it comes down. Sorry about the sun, guys. Just casually flying. Backflip. Backflip with a turtle. Ooh, yeah. Let's see this thing. Dive straight into the ground. Nope, just kidding. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just because I took the things off or what, guys,
But this thing's flying really good. But see how hard we're coming in? So you don't want that. So when you, so I'm gonna try to land it out here. See, like that. I'm happy with that. That was a good landing. So let's just check it out and see if there's any damage. Let's see if you can officially belly land this thing. So I still had 43 seconds left on the battery, so I still had a lot of time. The only problem with belly landing is this: when it gets wet out, your plane's gonna get wet. So otherwise it works really well, and I actually really enjoy belly landing, honestly, because I think it's easier. Just personally, I think it is a ton easier than and you know what else I think I'm gonna do? So I think one of my problems I'm having is with these. See, I got my screwdriver still. Let me see if I can pop these open. So I'm gonna see if that helps it out a little bit, because I'm having a lot of going up. I might have put these in the wrong holes. So if that's the case, I want to make sure I get it right. So there we go. Let's see if that's more even. Yes, okay, those are a lot more even. So that was my issue. I had those in the wrong hole. So I want to see if I got a rag just to wipe this thing off with quick. I really enjoyed that last flight. I planned on putting all these batteries through my helicopter, but my helicopter is having issues. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put this thing back up in the air again. Let's see what we can do. I got my rag here to wipe it off. Make sure you guys let it sit and level out. There we go, it's leveling out. Should be ready to go. I want to see also, I wonder if that's just, yeah, okay, that's a safe thing, that's why. So it's always elevated and safe. So if you're doing hand launches, take off and safe. You gotta be really careful with those hand launches though, guys. It don't like them very much. It likes to swoop down for some reason. I'm guessing because I have such a big battery in there, it's having trouble with that. So I might buy a 1300, since I'm only flying this 3.5 minutes anyways. I'll buy a couple of those and try it out in a future video and just see if that's my issue. But yeah, guys, this thing is so, it just moves. I mean, it's a jet. They're gonna move. But it's not as fast as some of the bigger jets I've seen, which is why it's a good trainer jet. This is my first jet. And if you've flown a lot of planes and you're looking to get into jets, I would highly suggest go out, buy this jet, start out with this jet, because you're gonna like it. I mean, it's fun. it's different. It's a different flight experience, completely. This video is all new, guys. I mean, I'm not like a very experienced pilot, but I have flown planes. As you can see, I can pop this thing out of safe and I can fly it and have good luck. But I always got safe there just to grab, just in case. So just something to think about, guys, when you're if you're looking at a jet, or if you want your first jet. But yeah, I've enjoyed it, and thanks to Brian Phillips RC. I actually bought this thing because he suggested it for a beginner for a jet. That is so cool. Those flybys are so sweet. It sounds so cool in the air, and the video isn't going to do it justice, sadly. I wish I had someone to fly for me, because I'd film with my DJI and follow it. I think this might be a little harder to follow for the DJI, though. I mean, it's pretty quick. See how low we can get it. Ooh. So I accidentally popped it back into safe, and I didn't mean to. Oh, it is back in safe. Okay, I thought I popped it back out, but I guess I didn't. So there, I popped it back in. So guys, I got to get more comfortable with my flight skills, honestly, before I start doing low stuff. So as I said, I can fly a plane without safe normal, but something like this, it makes me really nervous because of how quick it is. But like if I had a timber out here, I could fly no problem. I don't have a timber, but I used to, and I've really been debating that new timber evolution. But I can't make a call on it yet if I want to get one or not, because I kind of like flying these. So let's see if we can get a little bit more. See that? It comes in really quick, guys, when you're up high. So what I'm going to try doing, again, so that was a really nice landing, as you could see. A little far away, but it got the job done, and that's what we're looking for. So I had 1 second left on my flight time there. Let's throw another battery in it. Let's get another flight done. This grass is just soaked out here, guys. I really shouldn't be belly landing this thing out here, but we are. Oh well, it happens. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw another battery in it. I'll dry it off a little bit, and then we'll be back. I just realized, guys, I've been putting my batteries in sideways, but the 2200 does fit flat in here. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe this plane was meant to fit a 2200, but let me start it up here. That's weird. We got that battery in there, laying down. So now it is Velcroed, so it will not move or nothing. So let's throw it back up in the air. So yeah, let's throw it back up in the air. So guys, here we go. Flight number like 16. No, I'm just kidding. This will be flight 5. Yeah, but see that front? It likes to dip down. Oh, because I don't have safe on, that's why. Whoops. So I turned safe off. I'm glad I didn't crash it there, not realizing safe was off. But that's why it dips down. So yeah, if you look, if I turn safe off, I guess, it's really dipping down on the front. I'm gonna guess it's because of that heavy battery. So it would probably help me a lot if I bought a smaller battery for this thing. So we probably will. I mean, these do fit, and it will work. But just keep that in mind, guys, when you're buying this plane. I'm flying a 2200, but I wouldn't suggest it. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'm gonna come in. So I'm gonna turn safe off. So you see how it leveled out there? That's safe. That's what safe does. So now when you're in safe, the back is floating up. So if you just go for miles and miles on safe, that thing's gonna keep going up. So theoretically, if you let off the throttle and just wanted to fly for miles, or not let off the throttle, but let off the sticks and you needed to fly for miles, you could. Like, watch, it's just gonna keep going up though. So eventually you're gonna lose that plane, of course. But that is kind of nice that safe does that for you. I was trying to figure out why I kept going up. I thought my linkages were off, but they weren't. You can just hear the air going over this thing, guys. That was almost a crash there, not gonna lie. But see how hot it comes in? It's kind of a harder plane to slow down. So that's just kind of something to think about. So like when I land again, I'm gonna come all the way out here. I'm gonna get close to the ground. So I'm gonna do a number like this. I'm gonna let off. And I'm gonna come in, let it level out. So in this flight, I've got a minute left, guys. So I've got about 40 seconds left. So let's see, let's do something different this time. Let's go diagonally. Let's go diagonally across this field like this. So I kind of hit the wing there, but that's okay. She'll survive, it's a foamy. So there we go. No damage, even though I came downwind first. Yeah, so it won't pull off of grass, but it'll land on it. So I'm gonna wipe it off here quick, guys, and then we'll be back. We'll talk about it a little bit. Guys, also here's my radio case setup. I don't know if I've ever showed you this, but I really like this case. This is a ProTech case, and then I just bought the pickable foam and I picked it out to what I needed. But yeah, I got all kinds of batteries in here. I mean, it works good. Now I might eventually end up buying another case just for batteries, because I'm getting quite a few batteries. These aren't even all my batteries, they're for all my planes and stuff. So I'm gonna look into it. But anyways, back to the start of the show. This thing, I'm actually pretty impressed. It was pretty fun to fly. It's easier to belly land, I would say, than land on its wheels, but that is my thing. So the only damage I got there in that landing was this, which, I mean, it's expected. You're belly landing, things are gonna get ticked off and whatnot. But flew great, guys. If you guys are looking for a setup video for this thing, I suggest you watch Brian Phillips. He does an awesome setup video for it. For every plane he reviews, he usually does a pretty good setup video, which is nice to have available to you when doing this. So guys, that is going to be it for this plane. As you can see, this plane is not very big, actually. I mean, it's about a medium, not medium, it's a smaller plane, I would say. It's not much bigger than like my my Timber X, my UMX Timber X. So just something to keep in mind when you're buying this. I mean, I fly at a school, as you can see, and it's not very big here. So like big, huge planes, I don't have a lot of room for here unless they can land on grass. But if I can find another jet that's bigger that I can belly land, I might end up picking one up. We will see. So guys, overall, I give this EDF a 10 out of 10. I don't care for the landing wheels. I don't know what happened with the landing wheel there. I couldn't figure it out, so I'm gonna go home and try to figure it out. And we might put wheels back on it, and we might not, because I kind of like belly landing things better. Just my opinion. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like and subscribe, and we will be back with more.